Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Wednesday the 15th of July. Okay, looking at the euro dollar first, and before I talk about that, the International Monetary Fund have thrown another spanner into the works, suggesting with their debt sustainability report that there's major holes with the Athens assumptions and targets for this new bailout program. And they're warning that the 85 billion that they've asked will not be sufficient. So it's another muddy in the waters, and we'll see what happens from here. But obviously, the euro's been kicking out okay on all this. I mean, we've got yesterday it popped in a doji there. Today at the moment, well, it's consolidating. It's pushed up. It's hit its daily pivot. It's really a case now. After this hour comes out, there's a final trend line coming down, probably across the highs there. We'll see. I do appreciate this is a current candle, so it may not be too relevant. But if we do break through the current highs there, if it holds, well, maybe be on for yesterday's highs on that R1 level. Alternatively, any sort of breaks of the lows here, well, almost makes it easier to the downside. It didn't actually put just looking at it, did put a little higher low perhaps seen yesterday eventually, but it's just chopped and not really gone anywhere since, and I think it makes it an each way bet effectively today, and it's really just sort of how it shows its hand. I'd err towards the downside in terms of what I'm looking at the moment though. Okay, the pound, well, the pound has had quite a boost, and looking like it could, well, maybe could just push on. It's most of its boost has been through yesterday's session, and today it had been consolidating. It's weird how it had been putting this sort of rounding top on, but it's just shoving up again now and could push up towards that R1 area. I feel like it's a difficult one when it's doing what it's doing, although as I say, the range at the moment is quite limited. If we do see it start selling off, well, there's the possibility it could come down towards that daily pivot. It's about, well, it's probably about 80-90 pips away now, but it isn't within a daily range, so that is that possibility. But at the moment, it looks relatively bullish. We do have the jobs report out this morning, which could affect, it'll give us some volatility at 9:30. Aside that, there's not a lot else, so it's there's not a lot else until Fed Yellen speaks at 3 o'clock, of course. I forget about that. She's testifying that may create most likely will create volatility around 3 o'clock time. So is anyone's guess which way it'll go at that point. But for now, trending, holding up. R1 certainly a possibility. If it does turn and start breaking, well, 21, 34 and the daily pivot are within range, certainly within a day's range, but the more it's pushing up at the moment, the less likely I guess we will see that happening. Okay, so it certainly looks bullish on the pound at the moment, but we'll see. Dollar yen, well, yesterday doji chucked in there. It's consolidated, and you look at the 60-minute chart, it's just again, it's one of those, it's erring towards the upside, and looking, you could be just drawing some trend lines on it, but it's just so choppy on an intraday basis. You do need to put some rather decent stops on it. It's already caught its daily pivot, so it's really whether it's going to manage to push up and catch the towards yesterday's highs, hit the R1, which would be in trend, or if it starts breaking down, well, maybe it would come back towards yesterday's lows and that S1. But as I say, getting quite tight now. Finally, the Aussie dollar, consolidating around the lows here over the last week or so. Every time it gets anywhere near that, every time it gets up towards that 75.488 area, 90 area, it starts putting in, where it just starts selling off again. It seems to be the roof at the moment, but it has hit that area quite a bit. So if it can get up there and push on, maybe this time we'll see a break. But likewise, if it rolls over, it's really back on for sort of towards the 60-minute 50. in the shorter term. So maybe, well, just a breakthrough of that, just remaining in this range. It really needs some sort of momentum to get it through these highs, though. Okay, that's pretty much it. As I say, there are some news events. We've got the Eurogroup meetings once again running through today. Jobs, as I said, in the UK this morning. Side of that, there's there is a Bank of Canada rate statement coming out at 3 o'clock as well. So that's going to sort of clash, although it's a sudden bit of news. That's going to come out at 3 o'clock, and then we've got, as I say, the Fed Yellen testifying in the US at 3 o'clock to the House Financial Services Committee. That's it for today rather. So I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.